Blog Talk Radio.
Souls, and welcome to Spiritual Guidance Radio. I'm your host, Catharine Hahn, and I hope if you're listening that you had a wonderful week this week. We had this beautiful energy coming in for this week. And so, before we, talk about the topic as well as take some calls and also talk about the energy that's coming in for September. It's just in a couple days. Let's go ahead and really just do a cleanse as we, end this week and just, really to start off this weekend on a new note, on a refreshing note. So if you are able to, I want to encourage you to just sit comfortably wherever you feel is necessary for you, and to close your eyes. And as we go into our heart space, we're going to take a few deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And if it helps you to be in your heart space, to put your hands on your heart, over your heart. And we're going to create this atmosphere in your heart space that is calming for you and that makes you feel at peace and helps you to be still. So those elements in nature that comes to mind, any animals, any trees or plants, whether it is a sunset or some mountains, a body of water, any of those elements that really help you to feel at peace, to really help you to be still. And as we do that, we're going to keep breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And as we keep placing those elements in nature into our heart space, we're going to also place an open door into our heart space so that we can invite our angels and guides, as well as the archangels. And today we have Archangels Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, we have Archangel Ariel, we have Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Michael, Archangel Sandalphon, as well as Archangel Uriel. And they're all here, along with Archangel Samuel, who are joining us in our heart space, support us with their energy. So if you can really sense the energy that they really bring to us, circling around you. And as they do, to really breathe in this energy that they bring and breathe out all of the old energy, all of the stress, all of the frustrations that have been just on you this week. And they're bringing in this wonderful energy as we wrap up this month and as we enter into a new week. Good. So keep breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. The archangels are really bringing in that energy to raise your vibrations, to support us with that energy, and to help us to really draw out the old energy that we no longer need, an energy that does not belong to us anymore, and to renew us with this new energy through the messages that they bring, that they show you, that you can feel into. And to help us to really feel renewed, to feel rejuvenated, so we can really enter into this new week refreshed and to start over. And we're also going to have source energy join us through our crown chakra, going all the way to each and every one of our chakras. So starting from our crown to our third eye and down to our throat chakra and through our heart chakra and then to our solar plexus and to our sacral chakra and to our root chakra, and go, that energy flows all the way down to your feet. And from our feet, we're also going to have the archangels really ground our energy. So from our root chakra all the way down, including that energy from source, it's going to go all the way down to the center of the earth. And then from the center of the earth, there's going to be this bright white, green, and blue energy that comes back up all the way to our feet, going all the way up our bodies and out through our crown chakra. And it's just going to flow out like a fountain of water. And then it's going to reach back onto the ground where it spreads out so that that energy is shared with others who are really needing it at this time. And so when you are ready, you can bring back awareness into your body and open up your eyes. And welcome back. All right. I hope that you feel a little bit of that renewal as we go into this topic today about being open to receive. And so this week when I talked about last week, we talked about how we were going into this new energy of abundance and really standing in your power. And so, this week, if you've really felt that this week, that abundance and really felt that energy come through, I would love for you to share what it is that you've, what you've experienced and what it is that you've learned this week about yourself, more of what it is that you're needing to see of yourself as you grow and transform. And so if you are listening and would like to speak with me, speak with everyone that's listening of what it is that you've learned and how it is that you're growing, you can do that by calling 714-816-4628. And also don't forget to press 1 on that keypad if you'd like to be live on air with me. All right. And so let's go ahead and start talking about what to expect when it comes to September energy. So we have that coming up in a few days. And, if this month has gone by really quickly for you, it was that energy of, that fast-paced energy. And so as we go into September, it's going to be a slower energy. It's going to be a gentler energy that we're going to be going into. And it's still going to be powerful, but it's going to be an energy of, really going with the flow and really just being a little bit more patient, and it's going to just be a little bit slower in pace when it comes to September's energy. So, to not try to rush things as September goes along, but it's going to first be important for you to set those intentions. We have, the beginning of the month coming up, and so it's always a great time to set those intentions. What is it that you want to create in the month of September? What is it that you want to come into fruition for you in September? So, being clear about that, doing some journaling. What is it that you want to see? How is it that you want it to come in? What does it look like for you? What does it feel like for you? And so, really setting those intentions. You can call on Archangel Ariel. She's a great archangel to really call on to help you set those intentions. And what then is going to happen is once you set those clear intentions, the divine and the universe are going to bring you those opportunities and those next steps for you that you are meant to really step into in order for you to really, achieve those goals and to really be able to see those things that you really want to see come in for your life. So what are those intentions? And it's important for you to be very specific on that. But, as we are very specific on those intentions on what it is that we want to see, it's then very important for you to be open to receiving. And this is what we're talking about today. And so what do I mean about when I say open to receive? And so, when I say open to receive, what that means is that we have to let go of the expectations on how those next steps are going to come in and how you want to see your path go. So, not to be very specific on what that direction looks like, what path looks like, but, once you set those intentions to, really let the universe and the divine work in order for you to really be able to go in that direction and see those achievements and to really be able to, achieve those goals. And so a lot of times, we may have those expectations, thinking that, this is how the next step's going to look. And so and we have to really let go of those expectations because the divine is always going to, first we have to remember the divine is always going to help us and always has our back. And so, really trusting that it's always going to be for our good, that once we really know that and understand that, our next steps may not look the way that we expect it to, but it's always going to be for our good so that we can achieve those goals. And so it's going to be very important for us to really be open to those possibilities. So, that's part of the energy that's coming in. We have a lot more abundance that's coming our way in September, but it's important for us to really be open to how it's going to come in and how we're meant to receive it. So, it can be in a direction where they're going to help you, by giving you these different steps, these stepping stones that may not be exactly what we thought it would be for our next step, but it's there for our growth and there for us to learn the lessons that we're meant to really learn. So whether it be, if you wanted a certain job or a certain title, or you wanted your career to look a certain way, they're going to help us through these steps that we need to take in order for us to be able to achieve those goals. And so, to really listen to ourselves carefully, to really listen to those messages and the signs that they bring us in order to then be able to take our next step and really go into that. So, really be open this week and in September, all throughout September, to what it is those signs are and those next steps are. And, they may just be that stepping stone so that you can get closer to what it is that you ultimately want in September and also for the rest of this year. So you're not only setting intentions for September, but for the rest of this year as well. Dream big and, really think about what it is that your goals are and what it is that you really want to do, what it is that you're passionate about, so that the divine can really bring those next steps for you. And then, remembering to really take those steps that they show us. When you are pulled to do something, or in your mind you get these aha moments saying, oh, this is something that I need to do, and this is something that I'm being shown to do in order to really get to that next step. We have to remember that when we, have those goals and we want to achieve it, we have to move forward. We have to take action. And so even though we may be in a slower moving energy in the month of September, that doesn't mean that we're not meant to take action on them. So there's going to be a lot of action steps that do, especially when you are very specific on what it is that you want to do. And then it's about taking those steps, going out of our comfort zones and taking those steps. The divine is never going to give you a step that you cannot achieve. You can always achieve them, and that's why they're small steps. They're not huge leaps that they're expecting you to take, but they're going to be small steps that lead you to those goals, lead you to what it is that you want to be in, and how to really help you to step into your purpose. So, really be on the lookout for those. Once you set those intentions, let that go, once you set that, but then look for those next steps. And it may come in all different ways, whether it's someone that helps you to see it, whether it is the divine speaking to you in a certain way, whether it is television, movies, things that you see every day in your everyday routine, and also just that knowing, that pull that you get, especially if you have that gift of claircognizance or clairsentience, just being able to feel it, knowing that you have to go do something, really feeling into it and then taking those steps. So there's this beautiful energy that started already, that's going to continue on for September. and for the rest of this year. And September is going to be this beautiful energy, this flowing energy that we're, really expected to just go with the flow. No, they don't want you to, try to push too fast, because you're going to then, have this resistance. You're going to feel this resistance come in if you try to go too fast. And then, the divine is always going to remind us to be patient as well, so that we really go with the flow of the energy that's coming in. So if you're already feeling into it, some people already are able to, especially if you're very sensitive to the energy, I would love for you to share what it is that's coming in for you. And then, also, being sure to let go of those things that no longer serve you. As we continue to do that, we started doing that with a full moon, I believe it was last week, and then to really just help shed those limiting beliefs, shed those things that are not who it is that you truly are, so that you can really get into this energy that we're meant to be in. All right. So why don't I go ahead and take a few calls if you'd like some guidance, if you would like to talk about what it is that you have been receiving, or what it is that you've been learning throughout this summer. The summer is almost over. I would love to hear from you. And there are probably other people who are needing to hear that from you as well, especially if you are feeling that pull to really share. So if you would like to do that, you can call me at 714-816-4628. And don't forget to press 1 on that keypad. All right, so let's go ahead and take our first caller. We have from area code 650. Hello, caller. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Miranda. I'm calling from New Jersey. Thanks for taking my call. I'm a first-time caller. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. So I was just wondering whether you can just tune in and psychically just see if there are any messages for me or anything you see significant for me coming up.
Yes, so I do have Archangel Raphael as well as Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Chamuel stepping forward for you. I also do have Archangel Jophiel kind of in the background as well. And what they're sharing with me is that it's going to be really important for you to really stand strong in your power. Especially as we get into September, because there's a lot of energy that's coming in, a lot of abundance that's waiting for you. However, there's a lot of things that you've gone through recently that's kind of blocking that from coming in for you. Does that make sense?
I guess so.
Okay. Have you had a lot of heartache recently?
Yes, that's true.
Okay.
Well, that's like
so
from the past. It's sort of it's like coming up. It hasn't really fully left,
Okay. So what I see is there's a lot of things that are kind of clouding that clarity that you're meant for. And so it's going to be important for you to release all of that, all of the emotions, all of the everything that you're thinking about. It's going to be important for you to let that go, and you can do that by journaling. That's a great way to really release all of the old energy meaning all those things that have really been on your heart and on your mind that's really just kind of clouding everything so that you can't really see what your next step is. So, all those emotions, all of those things that are on your mind and on your heart, to write that down. It doesn't matter how it looks. It doesn't have to be in a certain order, but as it comes in, to just write it all down, because what that's going to do is help really ground that old energy onto that piece of paper, and really make it concrete. And so, writing everything down is going to help you to release all of that old energy, and you may feel this weight lifted off your shoulders, that type of energy. And you're going to feel a lot lighter. Write all of that down, no matter how long it takes, to just jot everything down that's really been worrying you, that's been stressing you out. And it's really then going to help you to see what it is that you need to see when it comes to September and the abundant energies that's waiting for you, because there's so many different messages that are waiting for you that is meant for you when it comes to really achieving your goals and stepping into your purpose. And so it's all right there, but it's really important for you to release all of that old energy first. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Okay. Thank you.
You are very welcome. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. All right. Let's go ahead and take our next caller. We have area code 914. Hello, caller. What is your name or where are you calling from?
Hi, Catherine. It's Catherine. How are you?
Great. How about you? How are you today?
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for asking.
So,
I'm so happy to
I feel
you.
I feel like you have a lot to share with us.
Yeah. I really, what you were saying really resonated with me about letting go of the how. I've been telling myself that too a lot lately. Yeah. For instance, I was supposed to work with somebody named Alex, and I don't think that's going to work out. So I've been, looking for new collaborators, and I did find some. So I am excited. I'm just trying not to be rigidly holding on to outcomes or plans as I see them. The universe has better in mind than I could ever think up. This is what I think.
Yes, exactly. That's so right. So I have Archangel Samuel and Archangel Jophiel stepping in for you, stepping forward for you. And what they're wanting me to share with you is that you've done so much growth, and they want you to see that. They want you to really look back onto your last couple weeks, or actually last couple months, and to see how much you have grown. You've grown a lot. So to be really proud of yourself for that growth. And it really, it feels so good when I talk to you. So, keep doing that work. Keep, letting go of those things that don't serve you, and because your mindset has changed a lot. And so everything else around you is starting to really do that shift that we've talked about before. So, keep doing that work. Also, this joy that you have right now is that part of that true joy that's coming in. So that's what Archangel Jophiel is stepping in. And so, keep doing that work, keep, going with this, and to know that everything is going to happen in its time. They're talking a bit about patience, which is not surprising. But, there's, like you said, there's great things coming for you. Whenever, when we talk about being open to receive, it's also that it doesn't mean that you're going to receive everything, but there's going to be doors that close that's not right for you. And so, you're seeing some of that. And for you to realize that it wasn't for you, that's a great mindset to be in, okay? So, keep doing that. Keep, keeping those things in mind, and know that there are great things happening for you. So, keep going with taking those steps, and, just, going after what it is that you really want. So, don't forget to, set those intentions, set new intentions that you want to see for September, and you're going to have a great month. I'm so excited for you.
Yay. Oh, awesome.
Wonderful. So how is it that your mom's doing?
Oh, good, thank God. Yes, much better.
Wonderful.
Yeah, she went to the doctor. Yeah, she's doing much better. Thank God. Yes. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
you're welcome. And they just kind of reminded me. They're like, don't just mention this. But don't be afraid to really be open with her whenever you feel this pull to really share something with her, to share that, because you're going to start seeing in her an awakening also, okay, because of your shift. So there's going to be great things happening when it comes to your relationship with her as well. So just so you're aware.
Yes. Oh, wow. Oh, fabulous. Extra bonus.
Well, thanks for calling. I'm glad that you checked back in with us. But keep going. Also, don't forget to have fun, because that's when we really get those messages come in, those aha moments come in for us. So, keep going with that, going with the flow of this energy. And, this coming month, it's going to be a little bit slower of that energy, but, it's meant for you to take that action, okay?
Yes, I will move forward with a project, with a new team, and it'll be good.
Yes, it is going to be wonderful.
Oh, awesome.
Well,
Thank you.
Thank
you so much.
You are very welcome. I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
Love and blessings to you and yours. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, let's go to our next caller. We have area code 845. Hello, caller. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hello?
Hi, who is this?
Hello?
Yes.
Hi, my name
Hello?
is Maria. Hi.
Hi, Maria. How are you today?
Fine, how are you? I know what's here.
I'm
Nothing.
great.
How are you, right?
Can you hear me okay now?
Yes, now, yes. Yes, thank you for taking me.
You're very welcome.
Are you giving massage at the other side? Are you see me I'm going to call? Are you going to see me so I'm going to get a settlement soon? See whatever you can tell me. I appreciate it very much.
Okay, so I have Archangel Raphael and Archangel Gabriel coming in, as well as Archangel Jophiel coming in for you. And so they're not necessarily talking about the settlement, although they are saying it's important for you to be very patient. But also, they want you to see that you're doing a lot of growth. So they want me to mention that to you. So, keep doing those things for yourself. Keep doing that growth and letting go of those things that you don't need, okay? So keep doing that work. Also, it's going to be important for you to really take some rest. They're mentioning that it's important for you to get some rest. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it is. What am I doing? I don't do much.
They want you to get lots of rest, because that's going to help you to see what it is that you need to do next, because there's going to be a lot of things happening in September for you. So a lot of things coming in, a lot of things that they want you to do. So it's important for you to listen to your heart and really go do them, okay? But what is it that you really want to see in September? So, be sure to do some more journaling and write down what it is that you really want in September, okay? And once you write that down, it's then going to be important for you to listen to your heart on what it is that next step you have to take is. Does that make sense?
Yeah, first they come in at the help. And then whatever they come in, that's okay. As long as I got the help, me and my daughter, I'm happy.
Yeah,
that's
and just be a little bit patient when it comes to September. This probably does have to do with the settlement and some other things coming in for you, but just be a little bit patient. But as you're waiting to, listen to what it is that you're meant to do and, take those actions. But first this weekend to get some rest, okay?
Okay, so September coming in, there's something good. Okay, thank you. I'll let you know, sweetheart. I'll let you know. Thank you very much.
Yes, please let me know. Yes.
Yes, of course. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you. You too. God bless you. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, let's go to our next caller. Hello, caller. What is your name or where are you calling from? Hello.
Hi, Melissa, CEO.
Hi, Melissa. How are you today?
Hey, I'm doing great. I appreciate that I have food and water, and I'm healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
All right. So I feel okay. So I have Archangel Raphael, really stepping forward for you. Also Archangel Michael. So just know that they're always with you, especially around this time. There's just a lot of things going on for you. So have you gotten some rest while you're taking care of your family?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. I thought about it, and yes, I did. I did get some rest. I slept all day and shower and relax, and then the next day, and so I'm still taking care of the family, but I'm more balanced in my sleep and in my recovery. I feel my body recovered, and I'm eating healthy.
Good.
Enjoying the food. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wonderful. So keep doing that. What they're also mentioning is, make sure you drink a lot of water. Also, sometimes they they mention those really tangible things. So it's going to be important for you to, stay hydrated, especially, when we're in hospitals. I know I've been there myself. We tend to get more dehydrated while we're there. So, just they want you to make sure that you're getting those nutrients and then also drinking lots of water. But what else has been going on with you that you really need to get out to really share?
Really share. Well, I'm thankful that family member is stable, and I did it with just pure thought, thanking God. I didn't do any crappy stuff or witchcraft or or negative thinking. I have faith. And then my other family member is he's changing, looking more into the light, but just going intuitively into oneself. So yeah, I'm that is a surprise because I wasn't expecting this. This is a turnaround for me, and grateful for a job because people are what makes the job. Oh, I hate my job. Well, the building's there, the company's there. It's the people. Got to change your thinking, and things can change. So I myself appreciated my job because I'm thinking positive. So my coworkers, we all have bad days, and not go too deep into their emotions. Just wishing them healthy, safety, better place to live, and then I've seen so many families where I'm at right now, like with kids, right? And it's like, okay, I had 0. I understand maybe I'm not meant to be. Yeah.
Okay. So how is it what is it that you have been thinking when it comes to these things that you're mentioning for your own self? So how is it that you are, go ahead.
I am learning to be calm and accept life how it is, because it's God's timing. Cannot go against the Creator, and cannot go hide in a video game. That'd be realistic. I know. So I used to try to change events, but I know that there are things you can't change. It's the way how you perceive with the mind. So I always thought positive, but I used to question myself. I don't question myself no more like I used to. I just let it ride like the weather. It has to come.
Wonderful. That's great. And the reason why they really wanted you to share this is they want you to see that growth that you have been doing. And this is going to be helpful for you when we go into September's energy, because there's a lot of opportunities for you that's coming in for you in September that they want you to really take this mindset and what it is that you've learned into September so that you can continue to grow and continue to go into what it is that you truly want when it comes to your passions, when it comes to your desires, what it is that you really want to see come into fruition for your life. So it's going to be very important for you to see that, but also to first journal out everything that's been really bothering you. So keep journaling on that. And then the Divine's going to show you what those next steps are. But you have to also then set those intentions on what it is that you really want for September, because you have to be very clear on what it is that you want so that they can really send you those next steps. Now, the Divine does, of course, know what it is that your passions and desires are, but they want you to be aware of what those are for yourself. And then you'll start really seeing those next steps for you, okay? So, be sure to, journal out first all of those things that is weighing you down, that is on your heart, that's, not who it is that you are anymore, that's not aligned to you. And as you do that, you're going to, continue to receive those messages that you have been receiving as you've been doing this growth, but it's going to be more specific for you. But you have to really set that intention, okay?
Yes. Got it. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and
beautiful.
I know that you're helping a lot of other people right now, but it's going to be important for you to really fill your cup, meaning you need to, take care of yourself, and also do those things that you love to do, but really focus on you. What is it that you want? What is it that your passions are? What is it that you need to see about yourself? So taking that time to really be centered, doing some meditating as well, so that you can really hear those messages coming in for you. And then focusing on you first, because you have to be filled first in order for you to, if you're drained and burnt out, you can't help other people. So it's important for you to be filled first so that you could continue to help others, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, and yes, that's very understandable. I try to help people. Gotta remain calm. Even when the weather comes in, you gotta be calm.
Mm-hmm. But if you are feeling empty, if you're feeling drained and exhausted, you can't be. you can't expect to help other people because you're so burnt out. So it's really important for you to really fill your own cup, that energetic cup, in order for you to continue to help other people. Okay?
Yes, it makes sense. It's a fact. Gotta take care of yourself.
All right. Yes, you have to take care of you first, so that you could continue to help other people.
Thank you. That's very well said. Appreciate that.
Go ahead.
I hope I have enough time. Just a question, like, I don't know if I'm going to or not. I'm not sure the divine's gonna let me ask this question, but I don't know if I'm gonna ever bear a child. I'm in the age where I'm already. I can't do this right now.
Okay, they want you to know that anything is. They want to remind you that anything is possible. It doesn't matter how old you are, and I believe you're still pretty young too. So, to know that.
Sorry, guys.
Anything is possible. But right now though, they really want you to focus on understanding what those passions are for you. What is it that you truly desire, and what is it that you want to come into fruition? If having children is part of your passion, what it is that you really want, of course you can get it. But that is also up to you. We have this, what it is that we want is, and we truly want and truly desire, is part of what it is that the divine wants for us. We don't have these passions, we don't have these desires if it's not meant for us. Okay?
Yes, sir. That's very well said. Like
all right.
Again, being calm.
Well, all right. Well, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. We have this great energy coming in for September, so be sure to, just release all those things that are not aligned to you, set those intentions, and then really answer that call, really step into your next steps that they're going to show you. Okay?
Yes, and thank you very much for your time. I remember this.
You were very welcome. All right, we'll talk soon, okay?
Oh, yes, thank you. Have a wonderful week.
You too. All right. Let's go to our next caller. We have area code 218. Hello, caller. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Samora. I'm calling from Minnesota.
Hi, Samora. How are you today?
I'm good. I just am wondering if I have any messages.
Yes, I have Archangel Raphael and Archangel Samuel. So Archangel Samuel is about self-love as well as unconditional love. And so what they want you to see is that it's really important for you to see who it is that you truly are and accept yourself completely. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Because they're sharing this with me for you because of a lot of things that have happened recently. And it has a correlation to what it is that you've picked up from childhood. So there is this inner child that needs to be healed. And so what you can do is by journaling. What is it that happened recently for you that has given you this heartache, but also has to do with what happened in your past when you were a child? What is it that's coming in for you as of even right now that other people have told you, or said that you weren't good enough in some way, those things are connected. So to write all of that out and to understand that the divine wants you to see that you are amazing, that you are perfectly made in the image of the divine. So that means that who it is that you truly are, how it is that you came, how it is that you speak, how it is that you dress, how it is that you are, is perfectly meant for you. We're all unique, and it's meant for you. So they really want you to see that as you work through this healing process. And as you do, you're going to, there's going to be some hard moments as you're doing this healing process, but it's really necessary for you to do in order to really, truly love who it is that you are. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And they want you to also know that they're always with you. They're always guiding you and supporting you. So, whenever you need them, especially Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is that archangel of protection. So whenever you feel low, or if you feel as if you can't go on, to call on Archangel Michael, and he's going to help you through it, okay? So, doing some meditating, a lot of journaling, journal everything out. Because when we journal everything that's on our heart and our mind, all those emotions, it really brings out that old energy, okay? Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes, it does. Thank you so much.
You are very welcome. I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
You too.
Thank you. All right. So, let's go to our next caller. And before we do, if you are listening and would like some guidance, please be sure to give me a call at 714-816-4628. And don't forget to press 1 on that keypad. And, if you'd like to also share what it is that you've been going through or what it is that you're learning about yourself, I would love to hear that as well. So let's go to our next caller. We have area code 347. Hello, caller. What is your name or where are you calling from?
Hello, my name is Tanika, and I'm calling from New York, Long Island.
Hi, Tanika. How are you today?
I'm okay.
So what's going on?
I wanted to know what you see for me as far as when you see me leaving my current job, when you see me moving, and if you see anything love and relationship and commitment-wise with someone named Frank.
Okay. So I have Archangel Raphael and Archangel Gabriel. Also, Archangel Chamuel and Archangel Jophiel is there as well. But first, we're going to focus on Archangel Raphael and Archangel Gabriel, because what they're sharing is that it's really important for you to release all of those things that are not who it is that you are. That includes the job that you are, jobs, and even that mindset. And so, to journal on all of that, all of those things. And it may seem like a lot to journal out, but they're always going to show you what it is that you really need to journal. So anything that's on your mind, that's on your heart, that have been really weighing you down, to write all of that out. And that's going to first help you to release the old energy and raise your vibration. And as it does that, you're going to then be able to hear what those messages are for you and help you to gain clarity on what your next steps are, because you have this great gift of being able to hear and understand what it is that you need to do. So you have this clear cognizance, just kind of this knowing. But right now it's a little bit clouded because of the old energy that needs to come out first. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Okay. So, first to journal all of that out, and then as you get those aha moments, to write that down too, so that you remember as you go through this healing process, because as you're doing it, releasing old energy and getting these aha moments, you're actually doing healing that way. So, getting everything off your chest onto paper, and then just, sitting, doing some meditating, also, going outdoors and doing some walking around, or even just, doing some meditating outside. That's going to help you to bring in that new energy that's meant for you and the abundance that's meant for you too. So they're going to, after you do the releasing, they're going to show you what your next steps are. You're going to get this pull, just this knowing that you have to do something. So it's going to be important for you to follow that. Also, setting those intentions. What is it that you really want to step into, and being clear on that, because they really want you to see what it is that you really want. The divine knows what it is, that's good for you and meant for you, but they really want you to see that. So to be clear on that, but it's really first important for you to let go of the old stuff first. Okay?
Mhm.
Okay. So as you do that, you're going to really start to be able to understand. And then we have Archangel Samuel and Archangel Jophiel stepping forward, because they're waiting in the wings to really help you when it comes to love, when it comes to career. It's all right there for you, but you have to let go of those things that don't belong to you anymore first. Okay? And then it's also about trusting that the divine, that the universe has your back, that they're going to help you and they're going to provide for you. And also, it's going to take a little bit of patience also. They're having you wait for the perfect timing, which is coming for you. I do see that in September, October for you, and November. So you just have to be a little bit patient, but to know that they're always going to provide for you. They're always going to guide you, no matter what. Okay?
Mhm.
All right. So, you let go of all those things that have been burdening you, that have been on your mind, that's been on your heart. Letting all of that go first, and then you're going to see what it is that they want you to see when it comes to the messages, when it comes to your next steps, so that you can really step into it. All right?
Mhm.
Okay. So those are your first steps, to really release, and then to set those intentions. All right?
Mhm.
Okay. Was there anything else that you would like to share, what it is that you've been seeing for yourself when it comes to what you've been learning and how you've been growing?
Well, I've been going on interviews since the winter, trying to get a new job, but so far nothing has come through. And also, there's someone I care about. I just didn't know if it was over or not between he and I, the person that I mentioned.
So as you do the releasing, you're really going to be able to see with clarity what it is that your next steps are, so that you can move towards what it is that you're meant to see and what it is that you're meant to do. All right? So you'll be able to understand clear once you do that releasing and letting go of all the stuff that's no longer yours. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, I hope you have a wonderful weekend and a great start to September.
Thank you.
All right. And, if you have any other questions, please feel free to call in. I'll be here on next Friday as well.
Okay.
All right. Well, have a great one, okay?
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye. All right. So let's see here. Oh, we are already at the top of the hour. Yeah, that's gone by really fast. But, when it comes to this topic of being open to receive, I want us to remember that when it comes to being open to receive, that first, the divine and the universe always are supporting. They're always wanting the best for you. It's always with good intentions when it comes to the universe, when it comes to the divine, and what it is they want for you. And then, once we set those intentions to be open to all that's possible for you, to let go of those expectations and to let the universe do and the divine do and bring to you what it is that's best for you, so that you can really, achieve those goals and step into your purpose. And so it may sometimes look like doors are closing. You may have, for instance, if you have been applying to jobs and there are certain doors closing, that doesn't mean that it's, that you're not meant for the abundance. They're just showing you, helping you to see that those doors were not meant for you, and they're leaving those doors and helping you to open other doors and other opportunities that are meant for you. And so, even though, some jobs may not come through for you that you thought was meant for you, they're still helping you to see that, no, those doors are not meant for you at this time, but they're leading you closer to where you are supposed to be. So what is it that you need to do, this coming week and this coming month in order to really be able to see that and to know that everything happens for a reason for you, and it's all meant for your good. So are you really open to receive in September, in the following months? Are you open to what it is that is meant for you for your next step, so that you can really go into what your purpose is and really step into your passions and your desires? But it takes us, we really need to take that next step, though. If we are not open to, taking those actions, we can't expect anything to happen. We can't expect that abundance to just come if we don't take action on that. So what is that for you that is coming in? And so I'm sending you all lots of love and light, as always. And, and as always, if you are needing to really talk, really need to share what it is that's been going on with you, if you are needing to, understand what it is that your next steps are, or just need some guidance, you can always reach out to me at facebook.com/spiritual guidance radio. You can go there and message me. I will answer you back with either a prompt or, asking you questions so that you can understand what it is that you need to journal out, or just helping you with some guidance that the archangels really show me, so that I can pass that information on to you. So I hope everyone has a great week, this coming week that's coming in. We're going into September, and so it's going to be important for you to really be open, but also don't forget to set those intentions this week as we get into September, to really share with the universe, share with the divine what it is that you really want. What do you really want to see come into fruition for you in September? And then to take those next steps that they show you. So lots of love and light. I will talk to all of you very, very soon, next week, as we get into September. And it's going to be wonderful. So, be sure to clear out all the stuff that you no longer need, all the old energy, so that you can be renewed and ready for this new energy coming in. And I will talk to you all very, very soon. So bye-bye for now.